M0FXB, just a quick one here. Someone asked me, is there such a thing as a radio that also has Zello and can run apps? So it's actually a really good question. So on the left, we've got the RFinder B1, and that does that. You know, if I press home, and then you've got Zello and Echolink, it's all there. And then you've got the amazing RFinder app, which I think is fantastic, by the way. Unified radios are running the software, and if you just press ROIP, it automatically will connect to DMR talk groups. It's almost like a built-in hotspot, a bit like Droid Star, but different. You know, you don't need a hotspot, although it will work with a hotspot. But anyway, I thought I'd show the unit. It's such a mouthful. It's the Ulefone 26, and show you some of the apps. Also in the background, I've got DMR running. Now, everything this runs, this will run. But what I love about this device, and it is big, mind. It is big, yeah? Ooh. Big enough to knock down my B1. But actually, really good value. These are about £400. So if I hold down and it has a dedicated PTT there. If I hold that down... Okay, I'm trying to dim it because what it is, it's a bit bright in here. It instantly brings up the real radio. So this is HubNet. So if I just go like that, and you can use the PTT, it will key HubNet. Okay, now if I go to a DMR channel, we've got my hotspot here. Let's find it. I've added a few. I'm not gonna. It's not a tutorial now. But simplex hotspot, activate, and if I plug in my hotspot, which I will do in the background. That should also come to life. I seem to be dropping everything today. But anyway, so you'll see that, and then you go intercom. That's that. Now, if we go home, and I've added lots of apps. So let's do the obvious one first, Zello. And then we activate. So Zello is using this. It's using the Android part of this device. So it's just, you know, it's not a radio. It's the internet. No different than any other Android phone. And we can go to a channel, and some channels are linked to ham radio, you know, stations, and some aren't. That one definitely is there. And I could talk now, and it will come out on things like CQ UK. Oh yeah, by the way, that's the Linko in the background. That scanner actually scans DMR, D-Star, and Fusion. It's amazing. Anyway, so that's the Zello side, or we can just go like that. And I watch movies on this. The speaker on this is awesome. Awesome. So I watch a lot of movies on this, a lot of YouTube videos as well on this. Let's go to Echolink. Tap Echolink. You've got Echolink. Of course, that links to repeaters and gateways and individual users all around the world. It's a free app. We'll just do the home, and let's do a couple of new ones that are out. So there's one called, let's see if there it is there, Linkpoon. So this is actually an app made by TalkPod, and it's logged me in there. Oh, there's an update. So I click OK, allow, it's going to update. And because it's quite a modern Android, I think it's on Android 13 on this, everything works really well on it. And it is big. You're not going to put this in the pocket and use it as your main mobile phone. It's definitely not, in my opinion, not the way to go. But it can be. It holds 2 SIM cards. It's got 100. This one I think has got 128 memory, possibly 256. So we'll let it keep doing its little thing there in the background. We've got done Echolink. Let's have a look at, say, something like Peanut. See if I can find Peanut in here, which again is a ham radio app. There you are. And we log in. We can go. Once we're logged in, we can use the PTT, or we can just tap on it. M0FXB test only. Okay, that's Peanut. Got Peanut, Zello, of course, we've got Facebook, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. The radio app is here. It's called, do you see that name anyway? It was a bit of a weird name. Pizzo, but it's been updated, and it will do DMR tier 1 and 2. It works well with my hotspot, it works well with everything. And to bring it to life quickly, you just hold down the PTT, and there's settings to do that. I think it's not doing that now, but if I just try it again. I think it's because it's already on. So if I go to, it's got, oh, let's just move on. FM broadcast radio. And what was the other one I wanted you to see? Just looking through these apps. Of course, I'll look at the news. I do my AliExpress shopping, FM radio, that was the app. And I think what it is, if you exit the app, exit completely, and this app is controlling the radio module. So it's a real radio plugged inside this. There you are. I hold down the PTT, programmable buttons, up and down, fingerprint, which is here. And look, the radio's still on, look, the little app for the radio. I can hear that in the background. So we're just getting started. We've got Droid Star. And, you know, if I connect to Droid Star, that, I'm pretty sure it's all set up. Connect. It should connect, really. Possibly that we've got so many things running, it's not letting me. But Droid Star works great on this, especially with the new version that's been updated by V3LUV, is it? And so on. So you're getting the idea of what I'm going on about. This is a radio which actually links to my. I've got these like big, very cool looking radios that can be controlled by an app, and they're not expensive actually. Visor, Twitter, just looking around. So I think we'll leave it there. Real PTT, which is a very popular POC app. Look, Netflix, HT, that controls my N76 radios, which is, I'll just turn it on here, and then we'll bring the video to an end. So it needs to pair. So let's just, so if we try and go menu and then go down to pairing, click yes, and it should automatically find it. You need the Bluetooth on. It is on. I think I should try and stop the radio. I don't know how to stop it. Let's just N76 disconnected. Click to start. And it's connected. Now watch this here. If I just go back, I love these N76. If you haven't got one, you know, and I know I'm making you buy all radios, but too right, because when you do, your hobby will be a lot better. Watch this. Watch the channels change here. We can go dual or single. Dual, change power. To set channels, you just hold your finger. Edit channel. You put in all your parameters. And then you can do scan. So if we go back to dual, and look, it's even got FM radio, look. Look at that. Come on. It's just brilliant. And then we got a scan button. So now it's going to scan everything in that group, and there's several groups. And the firmware update is so easy on these settings. Firmware, it might have an update. If you tap 10 times, there might there's no betas. You'll get the beta update, and then you've got this cool map. Look at that. Look how good that looks. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you how fantastic this is. I'll put the link in, and I just love it. And I take it upstairs, and it does everything I want it to do. Bye for now, 7-3.